Hey everyone, as promised, this is the video that I was going to make on how to build my chain push-up bars. There's a video just prior to this which explains the benefit to using chain push-up bars, and I said that I was going to do a follow-up video explaining how to build them. So this is basically what I did. I'm going to turn it sideways here. Everything you see here are gas pipes and gas pipe fittings, which are galvanized. This right here is actually the only piece of actual gas pipe, which is 1/2 inch by 18. Everything you see here, all 1/2 inch, aside from obviously the chain. So you take your 1/2 inch gas pipe and you attach it to a T, which is right down here, is attached to a 1/2 inch, I believe, by 1/2 inch by 1 inch nipple, which is attached to a base. Obviously attached to a 2x8 piece of pine, because pine was the cheapest way to go. Up here you have another piece of another nipple on either side. You can decide how long it's going to be. Just make sure that it's long enough that you're not scraping this pole down here, this bar down here, with your knuckles when you're trying to do push-ups. At the top, obviously, there's 2 T's. What I had to do with the 2 T's, because originally we went with smaller chain. I wasn't comfortable with how strong it was. I felt like it was bending a little too much, so we elected to go with a bigger chain. And the problem with that is I already had all 1/2 inch fittings. So I had to grind out the threads on the inside of the T's, which took a lot of time because we kept breaking the grinder because they were just really cheap. So we went through a few of those and it took a while to do. And we were able to feed the chain through and put carabiners on the end of them, and that's what's preventing it from coming through. And you ain't gonna break that. I mean, I don't care how heavy you are, you're not gonna put enough pressure on these to break. If anything's gonna break, it's gonna be the T's or these long ones here. But what I did to prevent that is I put a 2x8 piece of pine at the bottom. It's about 23 inches long, because this bar is 18, and then you add on the base to it with the T, comes out about 22 inches. I like to go 23. What this is going to do is when you're going down into your push-up, it's going to prevent it from kicking out on you. It still will if you're not careful and you don't engage your abs. It still will, but it's going to help prevent it. Also, what it's going to do is going to add more stability so that these bars, when you go down, don't bend inward as much as they normally would if you did not have a base on here. I don't recommend ever using this without a base. Always put a base on it, because it's just going to make your life a lot easier and a lot less worry about it kicking out on you in the end. Also, what you could do is you could build a cradle. And what I mean by that is that you take these two and you put another cross piece along here, or you could just put a piece of plywood along the bottom. 1/2 inch, 5/8 will be perfectly fine. And basically what that's going to do is just going to add more support and less opportunity for these to kick out. Now, the only reason why I elected not to do that was because I wanted to mess around with the width, how far apart I had them. If I want to go into wide grip push-ups, close grip push-ups, normal grip push-ups, I have that ability. But if I put a piece of plywood below it, I would lose that ability. Now, last but certainly not least is the price. I work at a hardware store, so this came out to about $26 because I had a discount. But if you're looking at buying this regular retail, it's not cheap. It's about $50 to do this, especially in the gal fittings. If you elect to go all black, the black will save you money. You don't necessarily have to go with the gal finish. Anyhow, if you want a step-by-step instruction on how to build this piece of machinery, work on machinery, there's going to be a link below to my website. You can go there and there will be a step-by-step breakdown as to how you can build these yourself. So again, always rate, comment, and give me feedback on what you think I could do to improve these and improve my other workouts. Thanks.